Hello, 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 beloved souls. It's Twin Flame Tuesdays. What is going on, everybody? Happy double full moon in Aries. Happy 1010 portal. There's so much going on. Venus is in Libra. We're really focused on relationships. So, the relationship with yourself, the relationship with your parents, and the relationship with other people in the collective, all being brought to the forefront, right? Every single place where you've had a relationship that may not have been healed, that needs attention, that might have gotten pushed to the side or neglected or kind of tried to be stuffed down under. Yeah, all the energy is being brought up right now so that we can feel it to heal it, babies. For some of you, it's going to be okay. You've been doing the deep inner work and you're kind of like used to this process and you're going to journal it out, right? You're going to script it out. You're going to shift through it out. For others, this might be a little challenging, right? You're going to come face to face with some harsh and nasty truths and realizations, right? But this is also a time to be compassionate, not only towards others, but towards yourself, right? We're not here to judge or criticize ourselves. We're here to learn, grow, evolve, and expand. And if you're a part of the Twin Flame Collective, you get triggered from time to time, right? From your twins. Some of you are in karmic relationships that are coming to an end. Some of you are starting to realize that you have abandonment issues, codependency issues, how addictions have been affecting your relationship, how money has been affecting your relationship, how your lack of self-worth, self-deservedness, self-love has been affecting your relationships, how you've been externalizing things when you should be internalizing things and taking accountability for yourself, showing up for yourself, forgiving yourself, loving yourself. All of that has been steaming up to the front, you know. I work with a lot of twin flames and I've been seeing a lot of this energy. And we love to kind of be like, oh, my twin did this, my twin did that, and you know, my mom, my dad, you know, everybody, forgetting that we're the common denominator in these things, right? And no, you're not to blame necessarily for all the things that have happened to you, right? But you have the opportunity now to do something about it. You have the opportunity now to reevaluate things, to have a different perspective of things, to take ownership of some things, and to really move your life forward, right? um, a lot of the lessons that we learn on the twin flame journey from other people, i.e., our karmic teachers or soul teachers, whatever you choose to name them, are because we can't necessarily learn them from our twin, right? Our twin is the other half of ourselves, a reflection of ourselves. And sometimes we see things within them that haven't been healed or addressed. And sometimes they're showing us things about ourselves that haven't been healed or addressed. And we need to bring attention to all of this, right? We need to have an awareness of all of it so that we can fall deeper in love with ourselves, so that we can learn to heal and to grow and to evolve and to just love fully, right? You can't give to somebody what you don't have, right? How can you pour all your love into somebody else when you haven't even learned to love yourself? What are you showing the universe, right? What are you showing your partner, right? That they're more worthy and deserving than you by putting them on a pedestal. Just put somebody on a pedestal, you're putting yourself below them. Is that the energy that you want? Is that what you're looking for at this time, right? And nobody wants to set themselves up for failure, right? We all want to be loved. We all want to be nurtured, but it starts with loving and nurturing yourself, right? Not criticizing yourself, not judging yourself, not making excuses for yourself, right? Accountability is huge, self love is huge, self respect is huge during this time. So we have all of these energies coming up to really help us grow, evolve, expand, and just ascend, right, to a higher and deeper levels within ourselves, right? So many of you might be feeling your heart chakra being really activated, right? Like you're getting like these chest pains. And again, I'm not a doctor, so if you feel like you need to go to the doctor, do so, live your best life. But just know that a part of the ascension symptoms are the heart chakra activations that have been going on within the Twin Flame Collective. So double full moon in Aries, which is really highlighting the relationship of self, right? And then that Venus in Libra is helping us to kind of heal this relationship with ourselves as well as healing the relationship with others. But because the full moon is in Aries, right? Libras can be very diplomatic, right? They want things to be balanced and kind of working things out and kind of making things fair for everybody. Whereas Aries is like, let me rip the freaking band aid off the wound and try to like deal with it in 5 seconds, right? So this is a time where we can't just rip the band-aid off the wound. Like a broken bone, we have to let it set, right? And we got to keep that cast on it so that the bone sets properly, right? Or we're going to end up doing things backwards. The body self heals, but you want to give it the right environment in which to heal, right? The same thing with our emotions and our relationships. We want to just cultivate the right environment for these things to really be moving forward. We want to lean into these energies right now so that we aren't having to deal with them again and over and over and over again. You know, it's like, oh, I keep dating the same type of guy. You know, all guys are assholes, and you know, every time I meet somebody, they just take advantage of me. No, all guys are not assholes, and not everybody's here to take advantage of you. But there's something within you that hasn't been healed. That's in an energetic alignment with those energies, and that energy is going to keep coming to you until you learn the freaking lesson. You know what I mean? So it's like, what are you prioritizing right now? Are you showing people that they need to respect you in relationships? Or are you allowing yourself to be disrespected? Are you allowing yourself to live your life as a doormat, as in a punching bag, or are you speaking your truth and speaking your worthiness? And are these things that you believe about yourself? Do you believe that you deserve love, that love is possible, that you know you do deserve good things, that good things can happen to you, right? Is every girl you're dating like taking advantage of you and only want you for your money or the things that you can do for them, right? That says a lot about your alignment and how you're looking at love, right? Is love transactional for you? Is everything always about money? Is it always about, you know, how good I look on the outside but not really what's going on within? You know, some people look good but they're not a good look. They're not a good look, right? And many of you are learning that along this path. And sometimes that lesson is you weren't the good look along the path, right? We're all the enemy in somebody's story. We really are. So, my beautiful twin flames, now that I'm giving you my lecture, let's see what the angels and guides have in store for you. So, we're going to do the Romance Angels deck, Angels of Atlantis, Gateway Oracle, of course, because that's what I do for the gateways. And then the Keepers of the Light has something to say. So, thank you, angels, thank you guys, for being here with me in the Twin Flame Collective. What do they need to know and what do they need to see during this time? Yes, no? We got a lot going on as usual. If you didn't see it already, check out the 1010 double Aries full moon reading I did because I did a lot with the romance angels as well. Engagement. First card out. I'm sorry, bottom of the deck. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. That's what happens when we get to heal ourselves, right? We get to level up. So for many of you, that's what you're doing, right? You're healing these triggers, these wounds, these patterns. Why? So that you can level up. So maybe if you haven't met your twin yet, like this is going to be the opportunity for the twin to come in, right? Because you started leveling up and now you're going to be in alignment with somebody else who's also been leveling up, right? Maybe if you guys have already met and you've been in separation, you know, we're going to be doing the healings and the clearings that we can do at this time to clear those blockages and those rifts to have separation bring us back together again, right? And for some of you that are together, maybe you're going to be getting engaged or moving in together, right? Congratulations, wherever you're at on your path, it is right for you, right? It is right for you. Whenever we're in separation, it's an opportunity to heal, right? And it's not about focusing on what they're healing as our twin. It's about focusing on what we need to heal, right? Because they're on their own soul path and we're on our own soul path. So they might be healing abandonment issues or whatever, and we might be having to heal like codependency issues or whatever is on our end, right? But everybody's doing the work. It's never one sided. It's never one sided. You might think that it's all well and good and that shit is sweet with you, but it's never one sided. Again, twins are reflections of us, right? The other half of us. Everybody is being held accountable. Ooh, calling in your soulmate. There's no twin flame in this deck, but same energy. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together, right? This is about holding space and holding the vision for your connection, right? We don't want to, again, get stuck in the 3D matrix where we're just focused on what they did wrong, what we did wrong, what was said, how people are judging us and feeling like, oh, you guys are crazy. What the hell is a twin flame? And you're making this thing up. And I was like, you don't get it. You don't understand. Okay. Shh. You got to know. One, you got to know who to have these conversations with, right? You got to know who to have these conversations with. I had a client the other day reach out to me, and, you know, she's like, my friends think I'm crazy. And I was like, pause, hold up. Why are you having this conversation with people that are not on path, right? Like, this is not a conversation you just have with what do you call them, like the normies, right? If a person is not on the twin flame collective path and they're not understanding the energies, they are gonna try to talk you out of it, right? They're there to protect you. They're doing it from a loving space. I'm not gonna say that they don't love you and that this isn't kindness, but they don't understand the connection and the energies and what it means or the importance of it or even the healing that goes along with it. Like they're just not gonna understand it. They're just looking at it from a kind of narrower perspective, right? So this is about you holding the vision for your connection, right? What do you want it to look like? What does union look like to you, right? And I'm not talking about just you guys like being together and seeing each other every day. Like, what does union look like to you? What does it feel like to you when you're in this super high vibrational um relationship, right? A lot is being required of you during that time. Are you willing to do the work? Children, your love life is being affected by children. For some of you, this is your physical children, right? Like maybe you have children with your twin flame, maybe they have children, maybe you have children with someone else, right? And you have to keep that in mind during these healing processes. Like people can't just get up and go and move and do all this shit when they have children involved, right? They gotta think about the big picture, think about how their children are gonna be affected by these changes that are going on, right? Maybe you're gonna be getting divorced from your karmic and moving towards your twin flame relationship, but you're concerned about the kids. That is all right and good. That is absolutely fair, right? Absolutely fair. You should be mindful, especially as a parent, right? Um, so for some of you, that's the healings that are going on, right? Having to really focus on them while also following your heart, right? And so that will have an effect, whether that's your children or your twins' children. And for many of you, this is the healing that we're doing right now, right? Some of the stuff that we learned as children, some of the stuff that we learned from childhood. Again, outside of the healing of the self that's going on, the other main energy that's being healed is the one with our parents, right? And so having kind of compassion and understanding that they did the best they could from where they were at, right? Most of our parents weren't purposely neglectful, abusive, self-absorbed. Like that wasn't their main concern. It was just people were doing the best that they could in their mind from where they were at. Now, maybe as a child, because children can be very selfish, you didn't take it that way. Children think everything is wrong and everything is about them, right? They might overhear a conversation that you're having with somebody about some shit that got nothing to do with them, and they'll take it out of context, because children think everything is about them. So this is a lot of the childhood wounding that we're healing, right? And just having to take a look back and have a different perspective right now, right? Like your parents did the best they could, and maybe you grew up in a certain manner that you don't agree with, and so now you have the opportunity with your own children not to recreate that, right? When I grew up, there was a lot of abuse going on in my communities within the family. It's just how everybody grew up. Let's get their ass beat, arguments, men abusing women, parents abusing children. Like it got crazy, right? Until those things started to shift. And so I try not to be that to my children, right? Like takes a lot of patience in me sometimes not to just flip and like go back to what I grew up with and go back to knowing, right? I just want them to have a different environment. I want them to grow up differently. I don't want my children to be adults trying to heal childhood wounds. I really don't, right? That's why I do so much inner work myself. That's why I work with so many other people because it's like, if we know better, we should do better, right? And I want them to be better than me, right? So it starts with us. So that's a lot of the wounding and the healing that we're doing right now within the collective, right? So just be mindful of that and also be compassionate with yourself and with your twin. Like I said, everybody's going through it, right? So if they get a little distant, if they get a little quiet, if you feel them projecting onto you, understand the bigger picture of what's going on, right? This is not an easy thing to deal with, right? Childhood memories and traumas, right? When you feel like a scared little child in the corner and you feel disempowered, there's nothing you can do about it, right? How many children were wetting the beds or still having nightmares or throwing temper tantrums, lashing out because they don't know any other way to express those emotions, right? And a lot of those emotions are still within our grown ass bodies. I know grown men and women right now who still throw fucking tantrums, right? Because they just don't know how to communicate in a healthy manner, right? So it's just about you just, again, having that compassion for yourself, having that compassion for your twins, and also if you guys have physical children in this lifetime, having that compassion for your children, understanding how this big picture is affecting them as well. Okay. This could be the one. And you met your boo. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So if you were looking for confirmation, like, hey, is this my twin? Boom, here you go. Here you go. Follow your heart. Oh, did somebody just meet a new love? or somebody about to meet their new love very soon, very soon. I love these energies. So new love isn't always a person that we haven't met before. Sometimes this is about the shifting in energies and things coming back and it being rekindled in a new way, right? So for those of you that are in separation from your twins, right, this could be like them taking a step back as a divine masculine or a divine feminine and doing a lot of their own inner work, inner healing, and then coming at you and coming correct this time around. And this time it's new, right? Because this time you don't have like the toxic, broken, shattered version of them, right? This time you have the person that's done some inner work and being accountable and standing up and standing in their power, right? And then they're gonna come at you in a new way, right? Making you feel worthy and deserving like you are the VIP that you are. Very soon. So for those of you who haven't met your twins yet, it's coming, right? For those of you who are in separation and are waiting for your healing, it's coming. For those of you who are trying to get to the next level, it's coming, right? Just hold the line, hold the space, and know that it's coming, right? Your happily ever after is right around the corner. This is the time, though, when we're in separation or when we're being asked to just kind of take a step back to focus on ourselves. Okay? Ooh, and flirt. Keep it fun, keep it flirty. Extend your lighthearted energy to others, right? We don't want to be out there in the streets flirting and kind of like giving all our energy to everybody else and making our twins jealous. But we do want to keep things light. We do want to have some fun. We do want to enjoy the journey. Okay? You guys hear that in the background? My son's playing the cello. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guys. What do you want the twin flames to know about this 1010 portal and this beautiful double full moon in Aries? What do the twin flames need to know about these amazing energies? Okay. Bottom of the deck, Archangel Zachiel, surrender, right? Just trust the process, guys. Stop overthinking it, trying to force it, trying to make it happen your way. this is this is a divine plan. This is under divine timing. Open your arms and just, you know what, God, I know you got it. It's gonna happen when it happens, right? You can't lose your twin. I hope you understand that, right? You can't lose your twin, whether you guys are together in this lifetime or 20 after, you can't lose them. So there's no need to rush everything here because if you guys aren't together yet, or it's not happening yet, or sometimes we're in separation, or it's kind of quiet, it's because there's work that needs to be done, right? So instead of trying to force it or force them to talk or force it to go this way or force it to be together, like chill out, take a step back. In spiritual truth, you can't lose your twin. That is the other half of you. How you gonna lose yourself? Wherever you go, that's where you at, right? You're not going to lose yourself. It's just surrendering to the process going. It's like, all right, we're not there yet. Cool. We will be. Let me continue doing what I'm doing, living my life, creating my dreams, following my soul's path, and creating my mission and doing the things that I need to do, right? Look at this. Look what happens when we surrender. Abundance is coming in for you, my beautiful twin flames, right? So we got Archangel Uriel, this beautiful crown chakra energy, right? We're getting these beautiful downloads and upgrades from the divine, really pouring in that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And from that space, we get to create abundance in every area of our life, an abundance of love, an abundance of money, an abundance of well-being, an abundance of friendships, an abundance of joy, an abundance of peace, an abundance of harmony. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Thank you, angels. Thank you guys for being here with me in the Twin Flame Collective. What do they need to know? And what do they need to see on this double full moon and the 1010 portal? Okay. Boom. Bottom of the deck, breaking barriers. I'm expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. The Divine Masculine just got this as well, right? This is the energy where we release the things that are no longer serving us. And although we're in the winter months of our lives, we don't stress about it because we know good things are coming. It's just a matter of time, right? It's just a matter of time. So right now you're breaking down these walls of abandonment, of codependency, of addiction, of fear, of jealousy, of resentment, of um, you know, the lack of equality in relationships. Like you're getting rid of all of that shit. You're letting it go, right? You're understanding that like a man doesn't necessarily have to fill this role and a woman doesn't necessarily have to fill this role, right? You understand that like this is love your way, designed your way between you two as the twin flames and the Most High. That's the Trinity right there, right? And you guys are here to do things differently. And you're also here to shake up the collective, right? We're here to, as twin flames, to activate our own high vibrational energy, as well as raising the vibration of the planet, right? And so we're letting people know, hey, love is going to be done a little bit differently this time. And so I'm saying you don't have this conversation with just anybody, right? The normies aren't going to get it. And it's all good. It's not about them, it's about you. Igniting courage. I'm strong, valiant, and courageous. Take that leap of faith, right? Just keep moving forward. Take that leap. Jump over the barriers. Jump over the stress. Jump over the seemingly obstacles in front of you, right? You don't just keep going, right? Keep going. Don't give up right before you get to the last key. Don't quit just because it's gotten a little hard, right? This is about your healing, your growing. It's about you taking courage and taking ownership, right? You see how she's holding that flag? Taking ownership of how you've been showing up in things and moving forward. I love it. Oh, and embracing the future. Yes. I step into the future with an open heart. Twin flames, you have to leave your hearts open. Not judgment, not criticism. Self awareness, self realization, self love, right? Open up your hearts, walk forward into the future, knowing that all is well. All will always work out, and it doesn't matter which way I go, all roads lead home, and all roads will lead to your twin. It's gorgeous. Look, you can't make this up. Opening to love. My heart is open. I love this. I literally want to cry. Like, this is just beautiful. My heart is open. Keep your hearts open, right? Let that flame burn. I love that, especially since it's Aries energy, right? Which is a fire sign. So let it burn, right? Burn away all the shit that's not serving you. Burn away the lies, the fears, the worries, the condemnation. Burn it all away. Fuck it. Let it go. So that only love is left. Let love live. I love this. Believing in magic. True magic is abounding in my life. Divine Masculine just has some magic in there freaking reading as well. So if you're Divine Masculine and watch that, double messages for you, right? Allowing yourself to believe in magic, allowing yourself to embrace magic. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. This is a magical path that you're on. You're on the divine masculine and divine feminine as a twin flame. This is not for the lighthearted. This is a journey of healing and growth and accountability and shifts and divine love. But it's so delicious. It's so delicious. Beautiful. Oh, my girl showed up. Mary Magdalene, Teacher Awakens is my boo. One of my bitches. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. My beautiful twin flames, don't let anything stop you. Stop letting people talk you out of your dreams. Stop letting people trying to get you off of your path. Stop letting fear get in your way. She is a twin flame. She was a twin flame of Yeshua. She's coming out in your reading to show you, look, if she did it, she can. And Mary Magdalene, for freaking how many years, everyone thought she was a freaking prostitute. Right? They took her whole story and switched that shit around. No, 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 no. This is who she really is. This is who you truly are. Ugh. Bottom of the deck, El Moria. I might be saying that wrong. I probably will because I destroy these names all the time, so forgive me now. Awakening presence. Teacher awakens. Awakening presence. I got angel bumps. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. The universe is with you. My beautiful twin flames. You ain't got shit to worry about on this path. You have nothing to worry about. Wake up, activate, visualize, open your hearts, and know that you're good. And I know it's a little scary to open our hearts because we have been so hurt before, right? We've been hurt, we've been betrayed, we've been lied to, we've been cheated on, however it worked. And most of it started when we were kids, right? By our own freaking family and then our friends, right? Before we even got into intimate relationships. Like a lot of times, the first betrayal you ever receive will be from your mom and dad or the people that raised you, right? I get that. I get that. But know that you're safeguarded and protected at all times. You don't got shit to worry about. The divine is with you. Oh, and then another cloak. Kathumi, right? Cloak of wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Trust the innate guidance within you. Oh, look, he's wearing my symbol up here. I got it on my shirt. You guys see my shirt? She's sovereign shirt. Boop, boop, boop. We're matching. Okay, anyway. Moving on. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. This is about you trusting your higher self and your innate wisdom. Again, we're not going to be externalizing shit and talking to a whole bunch of people who don't even understand what this journey means. There's a ton of people here within the High Vibe Tribe and on YouTube and all across the globe that understand this path of spirituality, of awakening, of what it means to be a twin flame and the spiritual responsibility that comes with it, right? You're activating those dormant gifts that are within your DNA at this time. You don't have to externalize things. You don't have to talk to a whole bunch of people that don't get it. Trust in your own innate guidance, and that will lead you to other people that get that message, right? I work as an online psychic, and I get people all the time, and they're like, I don't know, I just felt like like you were the one. Like, I hope you're the one that has messages for me. And then we have a conversation. It's like, boom, right? Like, God, you led you here. God led you to me for a reason, right? God put me in that space for a reason to be able to help as many people as I can, right? So trust in that knowledge. Trust in your own innate wisdom. It's beautiful. I'm leaving my girl here on the side because I just love her. We got Joan of Arc. Yes. Voice of truth. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Talk your shit. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to be out here talking that twin flame game, then don't let what others have to say throw you off path. You got to be able to stand strong in your armor and conviction. I can boldly speak about being a twin flame because I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about it. I talk to angels, I talk to ancestors, I talk to guys. I'm dealing with freaking spirit animals and insects and birds, and I got all types of shit working with me in this universe, in this collective universe oneness, and I get messages from everything and everyone, you know, in all parts of the realm. Whether I'm dealing with the trees or the birds or the insects, it doesn't matter to me. And I also don't give a fuck what anyone has to say about it. Like, I am tapped in and I get it. And if you don't get it, that's cool. And if you got something to say about it, keep it moving. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need you to confirm what I'm saying. I don't need anybody putting a battery in my back. I don't need like somebody external outside of me to give me confirmation. Oh, Autumn, like, yeah, you did the right thing. Like, no, I don't give a fuck what you said. I know where my information is coming from. It's divine and it's pure and it's getting channeled directly from the Most High. So either you're gonna get it today or you'll get it 10 years from now. It makes no difference to me. I planted the seed. I said what I said. I can't even tell you how many times somebody has come later and be like, "Oh my God, you remember that conversation we had? And I saw this, or I heard this," and I'm like, I know. I told you that, but you know, if you want to wait 6 months, 6 years, 60 years to get what I said, then that's on you. Listen, there's no wrong move to me. I don't care if you got it from me or if you got it from the homeless guy from the liquor store. Did you get the message? Fantastic. Fantastic. But I can do that boldly and courageously, right? I work with Archangel Michael to give me that little boast of courage sometimes, right? Give me that cloak of protection to just stay by my side. And I'm like, I know what I know, what I know. Saw what I saw, what I saw. I heard what I heard, what I heard, and I feel what I feel, what I feel. And when I think it's my egoic mind, I ask confirmation for the stuff that I get as well. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, God, like, if this is the right thing for me, just give me the answer and repeat it at least 3 times so that I know that I'm not bugging. I always ask for confirmations. You know, if I'm not sure about a path, I'll be like, if it's this path is the best thing for me, show it to me this way at least 3 times. And if this path is the best path for me, show it to me 3 times that way. Right? And then I'll wait for my answers. And I stand with that courage and that conviction, knowing that I'm good, right? Knowing that when I'm speaking, I can do it. I am the mouth of God. I am not going to hesitate to say what I have to say. Whether or not you choose to receive that information is all the way up to you, right? Like, everybody got free will. Put it in your hands. Fantastic. I brought the horse to the water. You drink or you don't. Listen, you want to be thirsty? That's on you. I'm going to be fine either way. Commander Ashtar, call to action. Take charge, lead by example. Walk your talk, twin flames. Walk your talk. Do what you do. Listen, you either dismiss the people that are talking shit right now and pay them no mind, or you always step on this path and do what you do and let it burn a trail for those that are coming behind you. I walk on this path and I'm burning a trail. You're either going to walk with me or you're not. But you can't say you don't see it. You can't say that I'm not being it. That you're not going to be able to say. You may not like it. You may not agree with it. You may not be in alignment with it. But you're going to see, feel, and hear me regardless. Regardless. That is who you are right now, Twin Flames. That's what's being activated for you right now. You got a cloak of protection over you and you got a battery in your back. If you're going to talk that shit, make sure you do it on the right platform and don't do it to people that you think are going to throw you off. Or maybe this is the time where you need to be a little bit more courageous, and the people that throw you off are going to learn that, guess what? I know myself, right? Now I know myself as the soul because I have learned to do the inner work under this beautiful double Aries full moon. And I've been initiated through the 1010 portal. And now I'm not doubting myself anymore. And now I'm coming at all my relationships through this new vibration, from this new alignment, from this new space of self awareness. And that's benefiting not only me, but my twin and the collective as a whole. That is a big, big job that you're doing right now. And I'm fucking here for it. You better work. Brigitte, inner strength. What did I just say? Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. You have to go within so it can happen without. As within, so without. As above, so below. I'm gonna leave it there because I'm getting hyped. I love you so much, my beautiful twin flames. I love you so much. There's so much happening for you right now. Open your hearts, step on this path, talk your shit, live your life, be the best that you can be, fear nothing, and know that you're not crazy. You can never lose your twin, and separation heals. All right? This is time to heal ourselves, to focus on self love so that we can be love and we can get love. Focus on self love so you can be love and you can get love. You cannot give what you do not have. You cannot give what you are not. Okay? Give and take universe. Right? That's what we're doing over here. It's a dance of love. The love dance. Anyway, I love you. God loves you. Angels surround you. I'll see you guys soon. Later.